Welcome back. It is Thursday, June 13th in the MLB, and my three favorite picks are on the way. What's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot here on this Thursday to make some money. And on today's card, I said three favorite picks. One of them, hint, hint, is a 2-unit play. You're going to have to stay tuned for that. I really do like the picks for today. Hopefully, we can continue making some money on this channel. As far as yesterday, mediocre Wednesday, a 2-2 day, losing just a little bit of juice. Let's talk about the picks. We had the Reds on the money line. Hell yeah, Reds. Shout out Jamer Candelario, the candy man, came through big for the Reds in that one. They continue to make us a ridiculous amount of money. Anytime I'm picking the Reds, they're usually winning. So I love that. They're not on today's card, unfortunately. We also had the Red Sox and Phillies over. That one was sweat-free. Easy cash there. As expected, I said Sanchez will not be good without his catcher, JT, and it worked. He looked absolutely bad out there. And then as far as our two losses on the day, we had the hit parlay of the day, which, oh my gosh, Cody Bellinger clutches up in his last at bat, hits a home run, and I'm like, okay, Alec Bohm, all I need is one hit. He had 5 plate appearances, and he was one of only 2 Phillies to not record a hit. The only other one was the third string catcher. I was like, bro, yeah, Alec Bohm just sold us so hard there. And then we had the Toronto money line. You know what? Guys, if I would have saw that lineup, I'll be honest with you, I probably wouldn't have made that pick on my card just because they trotted out their B team. No Guerrero Jr., no Justin Turner. You hate to see that. And they still actually came very close to winning that game, even with their B team. It is what it is. It's just an annoying 2-2 day. We will get after it today when we will make some money because that's what we're here. We're not here to, have pushes like that. Let's start off with today's picks. And as always, first pick of the day is the parlay of the day. Posted later this morning on Odds Checker. Go down in the comments. Once it is posted later this morning, keep checking back. It'll be there. We got 2 hitters today. Alec Bohm will not be one of them, but if you want free money, I bet he gets a hit in his first at bat. Hey, he's not making my hit parlay. I just don't get burned like a player like that twice in a row. But I'll find 2 hitters I like, and I will pair them together. And we've been really good on them for most of the year, so we got to bounce back today with the parlay of the day. We also do tweet it out when it is live. Come back later for that. Now, as far as the 2-unit play, I think it's the first 2-unit play on the channel so far. Braves and Orioles over 9, -115 odds on FanDuel is your best value. Now, this start time is 1 p.m. Eastern time, so if you're going to tail me on this one, get your bets in. Now, rather than make my card, 4 picks and maybe force a 4th pick as far as like one I sort of like, but not really, I'd rather just pick my most confident one, put 2 units on that, and then distribute the rest of the 1-unit plays on plays I like, but don't like as much as this one. Yesterday, I was very, very close to making that Red Sox-Phillies game over a 2-unit play. This one follows a very similar system to that, and you'll understand why. But I regretted not making that a 2-unit play. I was just a little shy. You know what? Being 3 units in the hole this far into the season, it's now or never. We have to turn it around, and it's going to be turned around by being a little bit more aggressive in spots that you like. This is, as I mentioned, this is the same type of system that I used yesterday on that Red Sox Phillies. You got 2 starters with low ERAs and a high total where the previous, actually 2 games in this series have soared under. I love an over in this spot. This is just a classic, Logan over pick, and it's led us to profit most seasons. Now, look who's starting for the Orioles today. It's Cole Irvin, the lefty. 2.87 ERA and a 1.18 whip. Obviously, those are okay numbers, actually great numbers for Cole Irvin. I mean, sub-3 ERA pitcher. Yeah, no. I will go to my grave knowing that Cole Irvin is not a sub-3 ERA guy. He's due regression, and the expected numbers are ridiculous. The expected numbers, his expected ERA is a 4.57. So they think he's a 4.5 ERA type guy, which I agree with. But you know what? For whatever reason, he's able to go out there and really limit the damage that's been done in these games. If you've ever watched a Cole Irvin start, he's just always got guys on base. He just does a great job of stranding them. But what I do know about him is the 16th percentile in barrel percentage, 31st percentile in hard hit percentage. Those types of numbers are dangerous against the Braves lineup that, yes, they've been playing under their potential. They have been a bad offense. Just we'll call it what it is as of recently. But they still have the slugging capabilities to be able to hit around Cole Irvin. And I think they do that today. Atlanta, 14th in batting average versus lefties this season at a 250. So they're still, middle of the pack at hitting left-handed pitching. They're not scorched earth like they were last year. We know this offense is nowhere near what they were last year. But they, in 57 plate appearances, this Braves roster has a 360 batting average against Cole Irvin. If you remember, he used to pitch for, I know he pitched for the A's. I don't know if he made any other stops there. But I still think if you look at these hitters, they should be able to hit Cole Irvin. He's a pitch-to-contact guy. And against a team like the Braves that have the talented bats to be able to get extra base hits off those, I think Cole Irvin's in trouble today. I think the Braves actually do their fair share of runs. And then do we get some runs on the Orioles? I sure hope so. It's going to come against Reynaldo Lopez, 1.85 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP. I call this game the battle of two pitchers with expected regression coming. You know what? If Reynaldo Lopez finishes the year as a sub-2 ERA guy, I'll probably just give it up. I might retire because we know that he's not, right? Reynaldo Lopez, like Irvin, is due regression. His expected ERA, 3.85. That sounds more likely that he's closer to a 4 ERA type pitcher. He's in the middle of the pack in StatCast numbers, 45th percentile in barrel percentage, 46th percentile in hard hit percentage. Still, obviously being middle of the pack, he's still going to have those outings where he could flirt with danger. This Orioles lineup primed to do that. In 55 plate appearances, this Orioles roster has a 360 batting average against Lopez. Kind of funny that it's the exact same as what, the Braves are against Cole Irvin. But either way, some of these hitters have familiarity against Reynaldo Lopez. He's been all over the league. I still think this Baltimore offense can get to him. Baltimore's hitting 289 against righties in their last 5 games. They have a great average against righties because they have left-handed bats in there like Santander, like Gunnar Henderson, that know how to get those extra base hits, and then they have right-handed bats in there, like Mountcastle, that are able to drive them home. Hopefully they can do that today. And then we go to the bullpens, right? 2 good bullpens. Baltimore 4th in bullpen ERA, Atlanta 5th in bullpen ERA. But still, I asked myself this question, the same question from yesterday. Do I see a pathway where each team can score 4 runs at worst, pushing this total? Because we've got an over a 9. If 4 runs on each side would push at a 5-4 victory. But I still think we do. I still see at least 3 earned runs coming off the starter, potentially 1 earned run in the bullpen if needed. Yeah, give me the over in this game. I definitely see the pathway to it. Each of these bullpens have had their fair share of meltdowns. They're not immune to it. I think there are going to be a lot of run opportunities in this game early on in Camden. I like it for 2 units, and it's going to go ahead and be my second play of the day. Now let's go to my third and final pick. It's going to be a money line. It's a Pirates life for me, baby. I'm taking the Pittsburgh Pirates money line, -108 odds on FanDuel is your best value. Wish I had my eye patch and Pirate hat for this one. But I love the Pittsburgh Pirates in this spot. And the fact that the Pirates are in a pick'em on the road sticks out to me. Look, this team gets disrespected all the time on the lines, except when they have Paul Skeens. So to see Mitch Keller here as in a pick'em with Lance Lynn, I think they're up to something in this one. I think this is shaping up to be a Pirates win. Now, I mentioned Lance Lynn starts for the Cardinals, 3.58 ERA, 1.38 WHIP. Lance Lynn, mostly a fade for me. 4 out of Lynn's last 7 starts, he's allowed 4 earned runs. That's a recipe for several losses in there. I think even against a Pirates team that is shaky, offensively, he gets hit around today. His StatCast numbers show he's just not missing bats, and he's getting hit hard for extra bases. Lance Lynn, 46th percentile in K percentage. A strikeout-dependent pitcher like Lance Lynn, that's a pretty low K rate, and I think he's in trouble today. He's also 31st percentile in barrel percentage. He's getting barreled up, not missing a whole lot of bats. The recipe for extra base hits, 34th percentile in ground ball percentage. He's not keeping the ball on the ground. Pirates offense, go out and make this guy pay. Lance Lynn allowing a 257 batting average with runners in scoring position. That raises to a 333 batting average with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. It's up to you, Pirates, today. Are you going to come out and get this win or not? Are you going to be poverty and strand base runners? I hope they do not strand base runners today. This offense is more than capable. They just aren't consistent. Pirates, 18th in runs scored on the road, 4th in walks drawn against a pitcher like Lance Lynn. I don't mind the Pirates being patient at the plate. He will make mistakes, and he will also walk several batters if you let him. Do not go chasing in the dirt. Lance Lynn, hopefully he does get rocked today. And on the other side, Mitch Keller, go out and pitch solid for us. Mitch Keller, 3.16 ERA, 1.24 WHIP. No one really talks about this guy because he's not a sexy pitcher to back. I'll call it what it is. Nobody runs out to the window and it's like, here's my money. Give it to me on Mitch Keller. Now, people do that for Paul Skeens. Mitch Keller's the forgotten guy. Overall, the Pirates are 9-4 with him as a starter. He's recorded a win in 6 straight games as a starter, too. He just gets it done. Yesterday, I mentioned with the Lodolo starting in the Reds, doesn't have to make sense, but certain starting pitchers just get the adequate amount of run support and hold it down enough. And we saw Lodolo have a bad outing, and yet the Reds still won. We could see that today. I still like Mitch Keller's matchup a lot, though. In 100 plate appearances, the Cardinals are only hitting 225 off Mitch Keller. They've seen him before a ton, being in the division, and they haven't really made him pay. I even looked at the game walks from several years ago. He still had several starts in there where he was only allowing like 2 or 1 earned runs. I think this Cardinals offense pretty mediocre, and I see Mitch Keller going out and being a solid pitcher today. He's not a huge strikeout guy. He could get the Cardinals to roll over on several ground balls. Fine by me, soft contact outs. However it has to come, Mitch Keller, give us a solid 6-ish innings pitched. I'd be happy with that. And then we go to the bullpens, right? Cardinals, 15th in bullpen ERA. Pirates, 25th in bullpen ERA. Obviously an advantage there for the Cardinals in the late game. But I still see enough damage coming against Lance Lynn. I still think we're going to get enough innings from Mitch Keller to kind of limit that bullpen exposure. I like the Pirates a lot today. It's a Pirates life for me today. Give me them on a money line on a short pick 'em price. I do like them a lot in this spot. That'll do it for the picks today, though. Let's do a quick little mini recap of what we're rolling with. I got the parlay of the day posted later this morning. Got to find 2 hitters that I like. Got the Braves and Orioles over 8. Putting 2 units on that one. Hopefully it does go well. And then we also have the Pirates on the money line. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully we go out and make some money today. I would really enjoy that. I'll catch you guys, as always, on tomorrow's video. Peace out.